What is up? Hello, everyone. How are you? We are here right now. We are here right now. Let me just get this up on the screen. It's up on the screen. Here we go. Garth is there. April, Vince, Holly, Able Body, Tim Ryan, Hetty. TWC. CRT is there. Celine is there. Hello, everyone. Ho Siwi is there. Vivian Lund. I hear crickets. Melissa Raymond. Marcel Kern is there. Hello, Marcel. Hello, Norma Starr. Hello, Paper City Gamer Jeff. Hello, C. Michelle Sparks. Chat is in night mode, not for me. Sarah Blackwood, you might be able to adjust that. Diane, Christy, Thomas Darwin, Kay Butler, thank you. Polly, Sonic, Magic Moon, Judy Barton, Shaft, ZX, John Gidry, Ben, TWC, Off My Lawn, Manzanita, Margot, GLG, Paul Holt, Melissa McQueen. Oh, I think I already said Melissa. Me So Hungry, Hannah Kitten. Ben H is there. Yes, Misha had her surgery today. She's at home resting. She just had surgery, so I don't think we're going to see her in this stream. But she will be back. She will be back soon. Fabulegs is there. Oh, Fabulegs. By the way, Fabulegs, I forgot to say, Fabulegs, when Fabulegs sent me the underwear, Fabulegs sent me this. This was in the underwear box. I fell on the ground. I didn't show it. So thank you, Fabulegs, for the duck. Yeah, I got to wash the underwear soon. I'm going to do a load of wash soon with the underwear in it. Dean says, well wishes to Misha. Missouri Cowboy is there. Bama Nation. Yeah, so she should be back soon. I think she's just resting right now. Thank you, Tim McMinn. Then I don't even know, Linda I think Linda's going away, so she might not be around either. She's like going to see relatives or something. Super Tom is there. Thomas Darwin. Everything's good. Anyways. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for joining me here. We got a couple things to talk about. Hey, it's Alyssa Wondolkowski. Alyssa Wondolkowski. And Shiplu and Margot. And Sharon Heberling is mounting. Thank you, Sharon. Raymond Morales is there. And Jeff Porter. Yeah, some people are mentioning the coverage. You know, like, I got some messages today asking if I was going on the air. I mean, I was paying attention to the fire stuff today, but I don't cover every single fire. So I only cover the fires that reach a certain level of both, I guess you could say, bigness and threat to property in a certain way, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just go on and cover every fire. I mean, the fires are important. I don't go on and cover every one. And then, I don't like that. I don't want to just be going on there to like make a broadcast out of the fire when it's not something I normally would cover. I was at a certain point today. It looked like Central Point, Oregon might be having another fire, but kind of flared up, and then they seemed to get a handle on it. Central Point, I can't remember if that's the right place, northwest of Medford. But so I was possibly going to go on for that, but then it seemed to die down a bit. So, it's just, if things flare up again to a certain degree, I will certainly go back on and cover it. Oh, Melissa, thanks your mom for subscribing. So, my hair is just kind of messy. I didn't really do anything with it. It's the way it is right now. It's the way it is right now. Raj is here. So anyways, well, but, I hope there's not more big fires, but we're not really even in prime California, Southern California fire season. Actually, I think all of California fire season. Oh, Report of the Week is there, who says, I'll be responding to your email. That is fine, Report of the Week. I sometimes get so busy and get embarrassingly delayed with response to emails. So believe me, I understand. But thanks for the message. Yeah, CRT says, I saw the aftermath in one of those towns last night. It was really bad. Yeah, no, I saw a couple of videos of people driving around some of the towns in Oregon that had been hit by fires, and some of it was really terrible. A lot of people lost their houses. So that was quite bad. Hey, it's Christopher Slovic, who's quarantining in Thailand. It's Dylan. Hello, Dylan. So again, I'll keep an eye on the fires. I do not cover every single fire. So it just, if it reaches a certain degree of whatever, then I will go cover it. Garth got spinning? Garth, I didn't get any spinning here. Garth, you got a spinning circle? I haven't gotten any here. I'm watching on YouTube. The picture is fine. I'm watching on my YouTube. Everything looks fine to me. Hey, it's Ahmad. Hey, if someone sees Amal Josie in the chat, let me know. Like two broadcasts ago, Amal made a donation. I forgot to thank Amal, and then I felt bad. So I want to thank him on the air. Okay, so anyways, keeping an eye on it. Dean Smith says YouTube has been iffy on live streams as of late. Oh, Dr. Disrespect is live? Oh, I shouldn't be going up against Dr. Disrespect. Wait, what? Is it live? Oh, no, it's not. It says live. Oh, Dr. Disrespect, he did this thing where he puts live. See, if you're actually live on YouTube, it shows up in the right corner. But he put it on the left corner. That's kind of bad. I think he's really good at what he does. But he kind of impersonates the YouTube live symbol. But that's where it actually goes when you're live, and his was here on the wrong corner. So I clicked on it. I'm like, oh, he's live? But he's not live. But he literally just copied the live from YouTube, just put it in a different corner. It is a bit clickbaity. He doesn't even need that. Hey, it's Lori Sunshine. Hey, it's Saska Bernard. Shaft says, I watch him now, had no idea who he was before. I bet he got a lot of new viewers from all of that controversy with Twitch. Shaft got a spinning circle. Again, guys, my signal here is fine. I'm literally watching this on my iPad as we do this. And I haven't gotten spinning circle. Breaking news, haven't you been banned before? I feel like breaking news has been banned before. I'm going to be keeping an eye on breaking news. I feel like breaking news got hidden before. I have a strong suspicion. Barefoot Lass is here. Misha's here! Oh my gosh, Misha, everybody's been asking about you. Misha says, surgery went okay, more stuff ahead, but I'm home recovering, so my apologies for lurking in advance. Thanks for all the love. Oh, Misha's back. Misha had her surgery. She's resting now. I thought she wasn't going to watch. But she's here. Thank you, Misha. Surprise appearance. Ruben Urban was back in the chat last night. Ruben Urban was in our broadcast chat last night. It was good to see him too. It's Paula Faust. She is there. Terry Phillips. Idaho Star, thanks for modding. Hey, Chris Lund. Chris Lund's going to hate this. I got to thank Chris. Chris made a donation today. So I got to thank Chris Lund. He hates when I thank him on the air, but I really appreciate it, Chris. Thank you. I have some updates here. Misha, if you want to say anything else, feel free to pop in the chat and say it. Because I'm sure people would love to hear what's going on. Hey, Angie's modding. Hey, it's Astro Josh. It's Raul Gomez. Yeah, I already ate Able Body. I cooked burgers, and I actually was this weird thing. I worked out earlier today, and then I was like super hungry. I actually, right before I came on the air, I'm like, I need to eat something else. Like, I need just something. I didn't eat enough. So I actually made some popcorn with Havasu Mom's popcorn oil, and I ate that. And I think that kind of saved me from crashing. Oh, Josh Tompkins can never get within... Josh, you always ask about packages within the first 2 minutes. Why? Hey, it's Sarah Sherlock. And Chris Denver. So yeah, I ended up eating... I had some popcorn, and I had a mango. Excuse me. Gypsy, I hope you feel better. Jen Sakova is watching too. Rita's Reel is here. Oh, Rita's Reel. We got Rita's Reel. I gotta update you on my exercise bike. I want to update you on my exercise bike. So if you remember, I before I got my treadmill, I got an exercise bike because I wasn't going to get a treadmill. And I figure, okay, I'll get an exercise bike, and that's cheaper, and it makes less noise, and I'll do that. And then when I move, I'll get rid of the exercise bike, and then I'll get a treadmill. But I ended up, it drove me so crazy that I couldn't run, that I ended up getting a treadmill like 3 weeks after getting the exercise bike. So in retrospect, I wouldn't have bought the exercise bike, but sometimes this is how I do things. But, look, I have no need for the exercise bike anymore, especially when I'm going to be moving. I don't need to move the thing. So I made up an ad, and I put the ad on Craigslist for my bike. What? So I got a very odd response today. Sell it on eBay? No, it's. I normally, stuff like this, I usually have a good. It's not a Peloton bike. I sell stuff like this like on Craigslist. That's what I normally do. So I put the ad on for the bike. It's actually a good deal. Like if somebody's looking for a bike, it's a good deal because the bike is pretty practically new. The bike is literally, it's like 3 months and a week old, and it's barely been used. So somebody can get it. It's basically a new bike. It's put together. They don't have to put it together. They don't have to pay tax on it, and they can pay less than it would cost new. So if somebody's looking for, and actually this kind of bike can be a bit hard to find. Just bikes in general can be hard to find. So it's actually a good deal for someone. So I'll sell it at some point. But basically, like a half an hour after I put the ad up for the bike, I got an email, and the email said, I'm interested in your bike, but I don't check my Craigslist email, so email me at this email address. And they gave me an email address. And they said, are you the original owner? And which I feel like they should have known from the ad anyway. But anyways, so I emailed them and I said, hey, yeah, I said, oh, hey, Christopher Lund. That's unnecessary, Christopher. Wow. Oh, Chris, thank you, Chris. Chris says, I was thinking of buying that from you, but logistics. Yeah, it's heavy. Like, if you were going to ship this bike, it would not be cheap. And then you'd have to take it apart, maybe, and then you wouldn't want to put it back. If you put it, you could put it back together, but it's like, yeah, I think by the time all the trouble you went through, I don't know if it would be worth it to buy the bike if you're not living near me. But hey, Christopher, that's very generous of you. Thank you, Christopher. Like, for what you would save on the bike, I don't know that you would really. And then the idea of packing this thing up is just, and then taking it apart and packing it up, and it's heavy when it's in the box. I'd have to get a box and I'd have to get like a quality box too. Some kind of expensive box. So thank you, Christopher. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. Thank you, Christopher. Okay, so all right. So anyways, so I put this ad I put this ad up today, and within like a half an hour, somebody writes to me and says, "Hey, I'm interested in buying your bike. Are you the original owner? Could you email me at this address because I don't check my Craigslist email." Whatever. I message them. I message the email back. All right, and I say, "Yes, I'm the original owner. I can show you the receipt if you'd like." And that's what I said. Then at like tonight, so like hours later, I get this message, and it's from a different email address than the one I write to. So remember, the person wrote me on Craigslist, and they said, I don't check my Craigslist email, which doesn't really make any sense because you don't have, like, your email isn't like jim@craigslist.com. It's, you just, when you email somebody through Craigslist, they email you back and it goes to your email. I can, if I try to buy something on Craigslist and I email the seller, I don't have a Craigslist email address. I just email them from my email address and it comes back. So anyways, it doesn't really make sense that they said I don't check my Craigslist email address. But they gave me originally this email address to write to, and so I wrote to it. Then they write me back, but it's from from a different email address. And the email said this. It said like it doesn't read like a bot. It reads like a human wrote it, but it said something like, so I'm out of town, like with my family, and like I'm isolating because of the COVID, like because I'm a little older, and like, but I really want the bike. So I will overnight you a personal check, and I'll wait till the check clears. The person says, I'll wait till the check clears, and once the check clears, I can arrange to have the bike picked up. And so I gave this person my P.O. box address. I didn't want to give them my personal address, but the whole thing just sounds strange to me. Now, it really might be legit. It just sounds, what's really weird to me is the different email addresses are weird. It just doesn't really make much sense to me. Something feels wrong about it. So if the person does send me a check, I'm going to have to contact the bank and say, if I cash this check and it actually goes through, can the person undo the check? You know, it sounds like such a scam. But all I did was I gave my P.O. box address. If the person wants to write me at my P.O. box address, I can see what they write to me. They don't have to cash I don't have to cash the check. But yeah, it's just very odd. It's very odd. But I believe me, I am very fishy about the whole thing, and it's so I am not giving away this bike until I make sure everything's on the up and up, and I have money in my hands. So, but you never know. You know, the thing is this. Seriously, if you read the messages, the message I got did sound like it was written by a human. So I'll give the person a chance, but I'm assuming at this point it's a scam. My working assumption is that the person is scamming me. So, you know, that's my assumption. The one thing, though, I'll say is this. The thing is, bikes are kind of hard to find these days. Seriously. Like they are hard to find. Exercise equipment is hard to find. Oh, PayPal's the way to, yeah, the person said PayPal can work too. PayPal can work too. Anyways, so I'm going to assume it's a scam for now. I don't think I'll ever get anything in the mail. Yeah, it's a Gmail account. But we'll see, you know, look. If the person wants to try to convince me otherwise, I'll let them, but I'm assuming it's a scam at this point. Oh, Celine says Craigslist says not to accept checks. Ooh, let me check that. I'm looking up the thing you guys said. Here's an let's see. Here's an article on Vox about this. Here, check this out. Cashier's checks have a particularly fast turnaround because they're supposed to be safe. They're guaranteed by a bank. They're the debit cards of the credit check world. Blah, 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 blah. Cashier's checks are not great for people who don't know each other at all. That's because there's always a possibility they are fake. Oh, this says like usually the scammer gives the victim a check for more than they asked for and then asks them to pay the extra money for an apparent third party. Oh, no. Yeah, that would never happen. That's not anything I would ever do. That's ridiculous. This article talks about how sometimes banks don't cash fake checks. Yeah, it does sound just like it's, even if the person is legit, it's more trouble than it's worth. I'm just going to tell them not to send it to me. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'll do. I'm just going to, I was kind of interested to see what they would send to me, but I'm not even going to have them send it to me. I'm going to write to them. I'm going to write to them after the broadcast and say, don't send it to me. There's too many red flags. I'm going to write to them right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad I didn't give my real address out. I just give my P.O. box. Oh, they wrote me again. I'm going to message them back. They wrote me back. The person said, I actually think there's a chance this person is real. I'm serious. They say, I won't read you the message exactly. They say they want you to remove the post from the sales list because I'm going to start working on your payment. I have a mover. It all sounds so complex. And it clears from your bank. Oh, no, it is a scam. Look at this. Here, this is the scam part. Hey guys, I got the scam part. Check this out. Here's the message. The message is what you were saying. The person says they'll send me a check, and then I'm supposed to, he says he's going to include the moving funds in the check, and I'm supposed to take the extra money and pay the mover. I got to report this person. Yeah, this was never part of the deal. How do I report the person? How do I report them to Craigslist? Because this, as soon as I start seeing stuff like this, they literally said they're going to send me a check with the mover's funds, and I'm going to have to pay the mover? Come on, it's ridiculous. I should send it to the police. Craigslist report scam. Scams. Can I report it? Can you report a scam on Craigslist? Yeah, that's not happened. Wow. Yeah, the whole thing is just ridiculous. Anyway, so that's not happening. You guys were on it. You were saying what the scam would be. Or maybe the article said. Oh no, I've had a lot of good experiences with Craigslist. I just don't. I mean, I think I've always taken cash. Yep, it'll be cash. It's gonna be cash. It's gonna be cash only. Oh, yeah. See, Tim McMinn says, and Tim's right. That's why they wanted to continue the conversation outside of Craigslist to avoid monitoring. Exactly. Marla says, report to the police department. I don't know who to report it to. I don't know if the police department is gonna track them down. All they have is emails. I will forward it to Craigslist. Anyways, yeah, the whole thing's ridiculous. Polly says, just ignore it, not worth the time. Anyways. Hey, it's Jenny Kim. So thanks for all of the excellent advice. This was not going to happen anyway. No, Nancy, this person just wrote me back to my Craigslist ad, and it's just clearly a scam. My Craigslist ad for my bike. Someone will buy the bike, though. It's these days, bikes are in high demand. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, what I'll do is when I get off the air, I will. Chris says I used OfferUp and had good results. When I get off the air, I will look up and see like if there's like a place on Craigslist to contact about it. And then whatever, it's fine. Anyways, so funny though. I'm gonna the email that the person wrote me back is just like, it's so crazy. The whole thing is so crazy. I mean, listen to this. This is like so full of red flags. Please, I want you to remove the post from the sales list because I'm going to start working on your payment and get back to you with the tracking number so you will know when to expect it. Doesn't make any sense. I have a reliable mover who will manage me by the way, this is not even written in correct English. Who will manage me a low price shipping, and I assume that I will include the mover funds along with your payment. So when you receive the check, have it deposited, and when it clears from your bank, get your item fee, and the rest goes to the mover guy so that the item will be picked up and delivered directly to my house. I will wait for a reply if the arrangement works for you. Before I proceed with payment, get back to me ASAP. Thank you. No name is ever signed. It's just ridiculous. Oh, Tony Del Monte said, sent you a link for a BBB scam tracker. Thank you. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, that email was just terrible. Some people like offer up and let go. I'll look that up too. I'll look it up too. I don't know what offer up and let go are. Buy and sell locally, offer up. I've never heard of let go and offer up. Is it the same as Craigslist? Offer up and let go? What is this? Are you guys scamming me? Facebook Marketplace, says Jess. Facebook Marketplace. I will look. I have the ad all written, so it's not hard. In Facebook Marketplace, though, do you have to like say who you are? I'll look it up. I will look it up. I'll do it tonight. Idaho Hydraulics Facebook Marketplace. All right. Beth says I would use Nextdoor app. I'm posting it on for my building too. Someone in my building might buy it. A lot of people recommend Facebook Marketplace. Ugh, USA Dragon, can't I just do this stream without you asking if I'm going to do a fire stream? I'm doing this stream. I'm covering this. That's what I'm doing right now. All right, I'll check out Facebook Marketplace. Thank you. I'll do that. I'll look up. I will look up offer up and let go too. I mean, it's so easy. I have the ad all written and the pictures. Yeah, but somebody in my look, Marla says Facebook Marketplace that the offer is connected to your profile. So I don't know about that. Durga is asking the question everybody asks, why is this channel in my recommendations? You can hide your profile? Beth says Craigslist usually good. I actually sold some windows. I mean, I've had very good luck selling stuff on Craigslist over the years. Oh, I can meet people in like the lobby of my building. Misha says, I only use let go and offer up. Let go and offer up. Okay. Do let go and offer up take a cut, like a small cut of the sale? What's the deal with let go and offer up? No, I am not using the agenda-free profile. Chris says, get the app. Get the app, and it takes only a second to verify. All right, I'll do it. After this broadcast, after the stream, I'm going to offer it up, and I'm going to check out Facebook Marketplace too. And is offer up and let's go two different things or one thing? Two different things or one thing? Offer up or let's go? Is it just one thing or two? Two different. Okay. Try them both. Why not? My exercise bike. I need to sell my exercise bike because I don't need it anymore and I'm going to be moving. Anyways, well, that was fun. Terry says scam at Craigslist.com. I'll have to look that up too. I will do all this after the broadcast. Chris says, when I move next and ever, I will offer up everything. Oh, Lori says they are merging by September 21st. Okay. Lewis says, download OfferUp. It comes with Letgo. All right. I will do it. I'm going to do it. Hey, thanks, Josh Tompkins. Thank you. So it'll get done. I try to, with stuff I'm going to sell, I try to start like putting it on the market way before I sell it because it takes a while. Hey, DJ Venus is there. Thank you, Josh. Oh, Steve, so sorry to hear about your grandmother. Condolences to your family, Steve Oko. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Debbie says, I've had great results with OfferUp. Well, I will check those out after the broadcast and I will report back to you. I will report back to you about how it went. I will report back on how it goes with these things. Am I running a humidifier? No, the window's open. Just do a quick news check here. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, next topic. Moving on. Moving on. We're moving on. Okay, got that, got that. So, oh, thank you, Carol Llewellyn. Thank you for your kind words, Carol Llewellyn. Thank you. The steamer smoke by the oven? Is there steamer smoke? I didn't see anything there. Oh, thank you, Nancy Mattis. Will I be getting a crew cut? A crew cut? Well, it's up to me because I'm the one who cuts it. But yeah, I don't really anticipate cutting it that short. If I mess up, I'll cut it really short. But I've been kind of just cutting it like this. I just basically cut the sides and I trim the sides and the back, and then I snip a little off the top. That's my very complex haircut. Meaningful acronym says, can we send a donation via certified check? Yeah, if you donate, don't donate and say, okay, can you say, Steve, can you cash my check and then hand me this cash, extra cash. Thank you, Nancy. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, so let me catch you up on the whole moving thing. Let's catch you up on the moving stuff. So, obviously I need to get a place sometime in the next month and a half. I can't be looking for places in November, obviously, because my lease is up November 15th. I've given them notice. I gave my building notice. I told you that. I gave my building notice that I'm leaving. So I am leaving. Alf just got the notification from YouTube. Don't rely on YouTube for notifications. Sign up for the Discord. If you're not signed up for the Discord, sign up for the Discord. You get notifications for all the channels. You can get them on your phone if you have the Discord app. Sign up for the Discord. That's how you should get notifications for this channel. One of the mods can post the Discord. Thanks to all the mods, by the way. Idaho Star, Misha, Angie, Josh Tompkins, Garth. So anyways, here's the update. So first of all, I got to get a place. It's starting to become the time. Nicole, I don't believe there are Facebook notifications for these broadcasts. So only YouTube and Discord. And Twitter, at Lookner Channel on Twitter, at Lookner Channel on Twitter. Follow there. But so I'm definitely leaving. And it's just starting to be the time. It's just starting to be the time where if an apartment is listed, I might be able to say, are you willing to let me move in November? Because remember, I'm not moving until mid-November. So even now, if somebody lists an apartment right now, they're probably going to be like, no, we want somebody to move in like in a week, not in 2 months. So it's still like, a little early to be looking. Hey, can one of the mods post the Discord, by the way? Somebody was just asking for it. Can we get a Discord link? Do we have a Discord link from someone? Melissa is nervous about the downtime from AFTV when I'm moving. Well, what can you do? I am too, but what can you do? No Discord link? We're still waiting for a Discord link. Should I post it? There it is. Havasu Mom. Havasu Mom, I had your popcorn oil tonight, earlier. I made popcorn with your popcorn oil. It was great. So here's the deal. So pretty much right now, the focus is on 2 cities. The number 1 choice is Orlando, and the number 2 choice is Chattanooga. Which I won't go into all that now because we've talked about it to a great degree. So I'm not going to explain all that now. So just accept that there's a number 1 choice is Orlando, and then number 2 is Chattanooga. I'd prefer Orlando because I would much prefer the weather. It's much harder to find a place in Orlando, though, because of the internet issue. Chattanooga, the whole city has fiber internet. So literally every house you look at has fiber internet. That is not the case for Orlando. So now what happened today is, today I actually saw an ad for a house in Orlando that I really liked. And then what I also really liked about it is I called the number, and the person who answered was the person who manages the house, who's a family member of the owner of the house. And she's super cool and nice and really seems to care about the place and care about who they have there. And I got a really good vibe from her. Because if you're going to rent from a landlord, like not like in a big building, but if you're going to rent from like a single landlord, like a house or something, you can't have a bad landlord. It's going to be miserable. So love the house, at least from afar. At least from afar. I love the house, and and the landlord seems great. It's a little more expensive than I was looking to pay, however. It's cheaper than this place. Believe me, it's cheaper than this place. Wherever I move, it's going to be cheaper than here. But I'd say it's about 25% more than I've been looking to pay. But the problem is, there's been very little in Orlando that comes up that I really like, and that actually has fiber internet and all that stuff. So now what I could do, there's another option in Orlando, which is to live in a building like I live in now, right? Which would be way cheaper in Orlando. But then I don't have my own place. Then there's a chance that I can't go running at 3 a.m. because it might disturb the neighbors. So I'd prefer to be in a house. So now also Chattanooga is just going to be cheaper than Orlando probably. Like I could do super cheap in Chattanooga. But I don't know that I want to be there like all winter, and like I like the idea of Orlando better than Chattanooga. So, but I've thought of Chattanooga too. So this is where I'm at right now, and these things are becoming more concrete because now I have this house is there. This house. It's not a mansion. It's just it's a well kept, like 2-bedroom house on like a nice quiet street with fiber internet. But it would be more expensive than moving to Chattanooga. So this is I'm starting to have to make these choices. Oh, now San Antonio is a backup place, but San Antonio, it's so difficult to do that because it's so far away that if I can do Orlando or Chattanooga, that's what I'm going to prefer doing. Norma Star says, I just spoke to my parents about a similar situation. They're looking to rent a home, and it's so tough to find good tenants. Jeff says, I think you'd be happier in a house. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Jeff. I think it would be better for me to be in a house. Oh, thank you, Debbie Ryan. Debbie says, for the unstressed fund, give us a smile. Does that work? Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that, Debbie. I'll be less stressed when I move. The house is in Orlando that I'm talking about. Don't suggest no more other cities. We're not taking others. The time is long past for other cities. No more other city suggestions. The time is done. We are past looking at cities. We're done. We're done looking at cities. It's September already. That's done. That part of this is all done. No more. Oh, Slick Art says, does it include yard maintenance? So I have to ask about this, but the yard is not that big in this. There's like a patio area in the back that's very nice, but the yard is not, front yard's not big. So I'll ask about it, but the yard maintenance would not be a big thing with this. Yeah, Shelly says, in your house you can use the treadmill at all hours. See, the real question, the really big question is, like, as I've told you, I want to get my rent down because I just get anxious about having a big rent. and I don't like being anxious all the time. Basically, that's. So I'm trying to get the rent down. So I could go to Chattanooga and get a very cheap place, which I'm sure would be fine. It's not like Chattanooga is perfectly fine, but I've always wanted to live somewhere with warm weather in the winter. Also, I think I would be happier somewhere with warm weather in the winter. I think I'd be significantly happier with somewhere with warm weather in the winter. I think it'd make a big difference to me. So the question is, what am I willing to pay extra, which will still be less than I pay now, but what am I willing to pay extra? What's the value to me of living in Orlando, given that that's going to cost me more than Chattanooga? Oh, Misha says easy solution. There's always, I never hear what the easy solution is. She always says there's an easy solution. I never hear what it is. Missouri Cowboy says, I'm so excited about the upcoming movie adventure. I'll be more excited once I've dealt with getting a place. See, this place I saw today, though, this place I saw today, it's more than I want to pay, although less than I'm paying now. Believe me, it's less than I'm paying now. But it's more than I want to pay. But when I saw it, when I saw the place and I talked to the landlord, I was like, this feels like the right type of situation. That's honestly what it was. Just the place itself and the landlord, it just felt like the right type of place. That's all I can say. It's maybe a little bigger of a place than I actually need. I could probably get a little smaller place, but I mean, you could do this with every place. But it just felt like the right kind of situation. The landlord, now look, I don't know, you don't really know somebody. I could end up taking the place and it could turn out terrible. But the landlord reminded me a lot of this awesome landlord I had for several years in Los Angeles, who she was like the nicest person, and like also she just really cared about the places she rented out, and she really cared about the tenants, and she was great. And this person really reminded me of her. And it's like just so good to have somebody like that if you're going to have a landlord. Oh, by the way, I would go look at the place in person. So if I want to go look at it, I got to go look at it in person. Oh, thank you, Nancy Mattis, by the way. Thank you, Nancy, for your support. I appreciate that, Nancy. Can you retract your notice in a period of time? Which notice are you referring to, Nancy? Thank you, Nancy, for your support. Oh, Slick Art says would be nice for BBQ smoker outdoor live streams. Yeah, so there is an advantage of having a house, which is you can do stuff outside. I agree with you there. No, but again, that's not an Orlando advantage, because there's plenty of houses I could find in Chattanooga where I could have a yard. Oh, thank you, Havasumam. Havasumam says you should grab it fast. Florida is like Arizona, where snowbirds from the cold go north in the winter. Go south from the cold north, where snowbirds from the cold north go in the winter. So like, I guess here's what you might say. Here's a summary of the situation you might make. You might say, if I'm going to live in Orlando, the house I'm looking at might end up being the kind of house I need to take. It might not. I mean, there might be something that comes out next week where I'm like, oh, it's smaller a little bit or whatever. But it might be the case that if I want to be in Orlando, this is the kind of house I got to take. I just, there's a significant price difference between Orlando and Chattanooga. And the biggest reason I'm leaving my place is because I want to be paying less rent. Oh, thank you, Nancy Mattis. Nancy says it was in regard to renting in general. No, so Nancy, if you take a place, My understanding is if you take a place, if you apply for a place and you give them a check and they accept your application and then you pull out of the place, I believe I'm not sure what it is in every state, but I believe they can keep your rent check. I was looking this up some, but once you take a place, you're liable for a certain amount of money. For all I know, I don't know the exact rules everywhere, but I'd assume that whatever I gave them, I might not get back. Gone with the Gale says properties are moving that fast in Florida. Now again, I'm not buying, I'm renting. But yeah, no, anything pretty nice, anything somebody finds desirable is going to go pretty fast. And that happens in Orlando. Stuff goes fast. Stuff is a little slower see what I'm looking for, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of that in Chattanooga. There's not so much of it in Orlando. Oh, they hid the stream? They just hid the stream. They just hid the stream. This keeps happening. Again, YouTube does this thing now. They're doing it to all these live streamers where they have this auto censor bot that hides streams until a human can review the stream and make sure it's not something bad, but it takes 24 hours for the human to review it. So now I think we should restart the stream. I think I might restart the stream. I don't know what I should do. I'll keep streaming here. It's so annoying. Also, but like it was up there. It was up there. It's after an hour they hit it. I like people being able to find the stream though. Yeah, this is just a very common thing with YouTube these days. It happens all the time. It's amazing. So, folks, what should I restart it? I can't tell. If I restart it, I don't even know if people will find it again. I think it just got hidden right now. Yeah, because the reason to restart is that people can't find it. Now, if new viewers can't find it, viewers who weren't tuned in yet, they won't even see it on their subscriptions feed. Misha says, scroll up. Misha says, take the house. But Misha, that's not an easy solution. You in no way address the crux of the matter. The crux of the matter is that I'm trying to lower the rent as much as possible to hopefully lower my anxiety level about having a high rent. So just saying, oh, take the house without addressing the rent issue isn't really an easy solution. It's ignoring the issue at hand. I think we should restart the stream. I think I'm going to restart the stream because people won't be able to find it. Okay? Yeah, it makes the YouTube auto censor thing hides streams because it's broken. The whole system is broken. It just hides all of these streamers are having their streams hidden during the stream because they have this stupid broken censor system that just doesn't work. And then when it gets hidden, if it's a live stream, they should have somebody checking it right away. There can't be that many live streams that get hidden. Surely they can afford to have somebody checking the live streams, but they don't. They check them 24 hours later, and then by then the stream is over. So the system is just broken and they don't care. All right, I am going to restart the stream now. I'm going to restart the stream now. Okay, so give me, oh, Lynn is still in the hospital? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap up this stream and I'm going to restart the new stream. Yeah, Yeah, they'll let you restart because it's random when the stream gets hidden. Misha, you haven't seen what I've looked at in Chattanooga. You've seen what I've looked at in Orlando. No, again, hidden doesn't mean you can't see it. Hidden means it doesn't come up in search and it doesn't come up in the subscription feed. All right, here we go. I gotta restart the stream. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this stream, and in about a minute, like a minute after, I'm gonna restart the stream. Okay? Again, let me repeat. Hidden does not mean you can't see the stream. All hidden means is that right now it doesn't come up in search and it doesn't come up in your subscription feed. Just because you can see the stream and just because you got a notification an hour ago doesn't mean it's not hidden. Now I'll say that, and then somebody's going to write, oh, I can see you right now. It's not hidden. All right, I'm clicking, I'm wrapping up the stream, and then within 2 minutes, I'll be back on the air. I just have to literally stop and start again. Okay, come back in 2 minutes, and we're restarting the stream in 2 minutes, okay? All right, folks? Stream is hidden. I can confirm it right here. All right, well, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, bye.